Hello everyone, this is Shubham Divakar over here, and I welcome you all to this interview experiences series where we share the interviews of our fellow mates. And today I have again one of my friends who is Ravi, and I met him 1 year back at IIT Ropar when we were interning over there doing a summer internship. So he basically placed at Samsung R&D. He would be guiding the fellow students like what are the things we need to do and what is the preparation strategy which he followed. So yeah, Ravi, could you hear me?
Yeah, Shubham. I can hear you.
Yeah. So hello, Ravi.
Hi, Shubham. How are you?
So yeah, I'm fine. So let's get down to the main thing. So what was what like was it on campus or was it off campus?
It
Samsung.
was on campus.
Yeah.
We came to our campus on Samsung
Okay.
R&D Noida.
Okay. And how many students participated and what were the people? So were all the branches? What were the branches students were from? So
Like, I think mechanical and civil were not allowed, but
okay.
all other branches were allowed to sit for this campus for this placement,
Okay.
Samsung placement, and around the I think 100 student maybe like participated
Okay.
around that I exactly don't remember the number of student participated
Yeah.
in the Samsung
So still it was
placement.
quite a huge number, right? Huge number of
Yeah,
students.
yes, sure.
And what were the rounds like? How many rounds were there? And what was the initial round that you all had to take part in?
So like there were no aptitude round or kind of like so it started with the coding round only. There were
Okay.
like they gave us two chances.
Okay.
So there were happened to be two coding rounds of
Okay.
3 hours each.
Okay.
So you qualified in any one of those, you are like proceeded for the next round. And in total, I would say there were 3 rounds, like
Okay.
that's one coding round, one technical round, face-to-face interview,
Okay.
and one Java round.
Okay. So basically, you all were given two chances. Like in first round, if you could not qualify, you still have one more chance.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was very fair from their side. So yeah.
Yes,
So,
sir.
and what was the difficulty of the questions? Like, what was asked in the coding round? Like, completely MCQ questions were there, or only programming, computer programming questions were there?
Actually, it's only DSL portion,
Okay.
and they have a rule in something like that. If you they will give you 50 test cases to pass on,
Okay.
and if
Okay.
you pass like 49 cases also, you will not
Mm-hmm.
be like proceed for the next round. You have to clear all test cases in the coding round, and
Okay.
you will get
Yeah.
like 3 hours for that, so you can like needs to compile and run your code any number of times, but
Okay.
you have to pass all the 50 test cases.
Okay.
And
Okay.
one
Yeah.
more information like they have a specific software of their like you have to you cannot use any like online compiler or something.
Okay.
You have to
They had their own platform wherein they had given you the ID, so you cannot code out of it and you cannot switch tabs, right?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that was for the very fair examinations. I mean,
Yeah.
they. Okay. All right.
Like and they like
So
made us sit in the one step between like leaving one step.
okay.
So means kind of very fair exams.
Okay. So moving on to the question that was asked to you. So what was the question that was asked to you, and and how many questions were asked? Was it one question or many questions, and what was the difficulty level of the questions from your side?
Uh, it was like only one question, and Samsung
Okay.
is famous for like asking backtracking, the question, graph questions, and you can say recursive programs.
Okay.
They like made problems for these topics, and all the like problems are real life problems. Like they try to relate it with real life.
Okay.
So a statement is you will find the statement very realistic. Whatever the question statement is, you will find it
Okay.
very realistic.
Yes.
So like I think you can
Mm-hmm.
see my screen.
Yeah. Yeah. Your screen is visible.
Yeah, this was like the question is not available on the net, but this was like a statement, exact statement kind of that was
Okay.
given to us. So like
So,
start.
Ravi, before we move on to the question, just one more piece of information I wanted to ask. So, what was the strategy which you used to? I mean, from where did you use to study for this cracking this interview? So, was there any platform which you did choose, or what was the strategy of yours?
Yes, so like I practice, still practice on like lead code interview bit,
Okay.
uh, and for like before going for any interview for any specific company, we should like
Mm-hmm.
practice the previous questions asked in the university. It is easily available on YouTube. And like I practiced 1 week before, 1 or 2 weeks before the Samsung for the Samsung. Their questions only like what they ask in the interview. It's
Okay.
available on, it's easily available on the like on the net. Yeah, you can
Mm-hmm.
find the question, and you can easily see that it is mostly did with graphs and
Yeah, graph recursion and all, because I also remember a contest being organized on Tech Geek by Samsung only, and they asked questions from graph wherein we had to do a DFS BFS travel. So your information is very much relatable. So let's move on to the question, Ravi. And what was the question? If you could read, and then we could talk about the solution.
yeah, sure, sure. So like the question was given like we are given total physical energy H and
Okay.
total distance D to cover, like
Mm-hmm.
kind of he is a person, and he has total physical energy H, and he has to cover distance D.
Okay.
So given like he has like his strategy, like he has 5 options. He can 5 pace information which he can use, and each pace information contains like details of how much time it takes to cover 1 kilometer and how much energy it is consumed in covering 1 kilometer.
Okay.
So like the final what we have to return was the minimum time which it will take for that person to complete resistance G, and
Mm-hmm.
making sure that making sure that it does not exceed the physical energy
H.
H we were given.
Okay.
So like the detail of 5 paces, like as I told you, it contains this. Let's say there are 5 paces A B C D E, and let's just for example, it will
Mm-hmm.
take 5 to cover 1 kilometer, and the
Mm-hmm.
energy we can find is 20 joule.
Okay.
Similarly, for pacer B, it takes 10 minutes, and it is 10 joule. 2 minutes 25 joule. So
So
you can see like
yeah.
according to energy, according to the time, and the energy is
Okay.
also varying. So basically, like we are given two things.
Mm-hmm.
So this was the question.
Okay.
So so like what came to my mind, like I gave that 5 minute thought for how to solve this question. So basically, like if you have solved like coincidence problem,
Yes, exactly, because this is very much relatable to that. I can read the question and can get
and
it.
one thing I like I forgot to mention, like the constraints are very low.
Mm-hmm.
So if your the coincidence is like a DP problem, then you have a problem. And but this can we do not need to use memorization or anything. We just and I just like wrote a simple recursive function for this,
Yeah,
and
and that is because the constraints were low. That is why recursion works. Because had the constraints be high, we would you have to use memorization and go for DP, right?
yeah, yes, that's the thing. So
Okay.
like basically, if you have solved the points problem, like what basically strategy is there, like for any recursive problem, what you do, you find an element of choice. You take an
Mm-hmm.
element, and for according to that element, you have decided like what choices do you have, what should you do next.
Like in
So
coin change, yeah, in coin change, what we do is either we take the particular denomination or we do not take it. So we have two choices. So the same thing we would be doing over here, I guess. So
yes,
you do you have the code also for this, or you would write it? You would be writing over here the entire code.
actually, I have written over here. The
Okay.
code is here. You can see like the helper function here.
Okay.
So let me just first explain what's the function and its argument. So basically,
Okay.
helper take two arrays, pacer time and pacer
Mm-hmm.
is for how much time it's taking to cover 1 kilometer and how much energy is
Energy
consumed in
consuming.
1 kilo covering 1 kilometer. Int h is the like the total energy which we are given, and int d is the total distance we have to cover,
Mm-hmm.
and int x is like the current pacer I'm using.
Current index, current pacer which we have which we are using.
Yeah. So let's forget about the
Uh,
case lesson. Right?
One variation of a coin change problem is wherein we have infinite supply of coins, and one variation is where you have limited supply. So, I guess what is the? I mean, is there any mention of such thing like you can use infinite amount of pieces or you have a limited amount of pieces?
This well, it's actually reducible from the question only. Like we can cover only 1 kilometer, so
Okay.
we have to use infinite only. Since there are
Okay.
5 pieces, so like it is reducible from the question only,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
we need to use many of pieces many times, or one piece anytime we can do.
Okay. 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 Yeah. It's very much clear now. Hmm.
So let's not look at the base cases right now. These are the base cases. Let's
Okay.
focus on the main code.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, let's say initialize our answer with int max. What I did. Now let's see the choices. Uh, so here, like the answer will be the minimum of the answer. This is the basic syntax. And like if I am taking the current pacer, so my time will be added on that pacer. Pacer time will be
Yes, pacer time would be added.
and I will I'm again going to use this only. Then I will what will I do? Again call the helper function with will not change proceed for the next pacer. I will remain the same index,
Yes, because we
and
have infinite.
but,
I mean, you can take multiple
yeah,
times a single pacer.
but I have to reduce like the energy which is consuming pacer or
Yes.
energy index and minus, and I have got one
So
kilometer.
basically, what you did here is you took the pacer, so you have to reduce the amount the pacer's energy from the h. So that is what you
Yeah,
did. So here you are taking, and then you will not. I mean, then the second part would be not taking.
yeah, index plus
Okay,
one, and I have to do nothing. So basically,
simply
this
call
was
it.
the code. Yeah. So it's like you figure out get the intuition behind the question, you can like just code up. I don't think it will take much time to code. It will take like hardly 5 to 10 minutes to code.
Exactly, exactly. Yes.
So
So you need to have the logic absolutely clear. So once you are clear with the logic, the time required for coding is very less. So it's all about thinking that you need to do.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
now like coming for the
Okay.
base cases of the idea, but let me explain.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like fixed. I told you like there are 5 cases. So if like index is the 5, like I have used all the cases. Now what can happen? Like I have the distance is 0. Means I have covered the complete distance. And one more condition was given like the physical energy should not be all exceeded. Like all the so it should be h should be greater than 0. Like if I have used all the paces like index 25, and if this is the case, then I will definitely return 0. Otherwise, I will return int max.
Okay, so this is the
So
base. This is the base case which you need to handle, right?
yeah. Like
Okay.
I have used 3 base cases. So this is one of the base cases. The other base case is like if we are like in the middle of the function because it is going on, and at some point of time this happens like
Like
this.
the health or the health that you have falls. I mean, falls to a negative value. So that also is not acceptable condition. So you need to
Yeah,
exit
I
from that.
return int max, and the final is in between me. Like I have covered the complete distance, and since I have used this base case of this, it means like h is greater than 0.
Mm-hmm. At this point, h
So
will be greater than zero. So
yeah, I don't need to like specifically
check
write
for again that.
and h greater than 0. So basically, I will return 0 here. So yeah, this will like I passed the test case or 50 test cases using this amount of code only.
Okay. And you passed the test in the first attempt itself, right, Ravi?
Yeah.
Great, great. So this the question is very interesting, and the question is not. I mean, in no way you can directly relate this to point change problem or DP problem in just one read. So you need to figure out the solution, right, Ravi?
Yeah. You like have me to write on use pen and paper and like do some.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can take this or not. You have to do some pre-computation in your head or like yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I guess Ravi is very apt into dynamic programming, and he's a very good friend of mine, and I've been knowing him since the past 1 year, and I know he's a very good coder. So whenever I have a problem, I don't hesitate to ask him. So he's very good at dynamic solving DP problems, right, Ravi? And he has a very given a DP a very unique name. What is that, Ravi?
Actually, like all the DP problems is reducible to kind of they're like different type of DP problems, like
Okay.
8 type of problems,
Okay.
and these are most of the problems reducible to these problems. Like mostly I can say about the interview problem.
Okay.
I don't know like on the IOI is on the code person. I cannot say about these, but these
But
some
you are
of the
trying to tell that in general there are 8 patterns through which you can solve
yeah
almost all the DP problems in the interviews.
yes, yes.
Okay, so what I am curious now is that one day, Ravi, we would be having a separate video wherein we would be discussing on those 8 patterns itself, and then we would be solving questions because it's a very curious and a very new information which I have also got because
Sure.
yeah.
I will also share the link with you with the code
Okay.
processing and you can study the 8 type of DP problems.
Okay.
What
So
are the different
yeah.
varieties?
So the viewers must be very interested. I mean, this is a very good information so that you can practice a lot of questions from this only if you are preparing for interviews. So you do not need to cover all the dynamic problems. You just need to study these eight, right, Ravi? And then you can solve a lot of problems.
You study these also, but you should also practice.
Exactly. Yes.
Until unless
Yes.
you not practice, you will not able to find the pattern, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Ravi, absolutely correct.
The main thing is practice only. If you practice,
Mm-hmm.
then only you will know that yeah, I can reduce this problem to this problem, and then this means what's like what practice help us like reduce a harder problem to a simpler problem.
Okay. So Ravi, I have been knowing you for a long days, and I know that you have solved a lot of problems. So where did you solve the problems, and how many problems have you solved till now? So what are the resources that you have been using? I mean, up till now for competitive
Uh,
programming.
Basically, I mostly like code right now on interview bit and lead code like for the interview prep, and
Hmm.
I also do some coaching of code courses in
Okay.
course for not that regularly, but I still do.
Hmm.
Mostly I misuse like I said interview and lead code, and I have like maintained a continuous days of streak on interview
So you have
with a
a
lot
so you have a good consistency, right? And maintaining your
80,
consistency.
88 days I think I am maintaining right now.
Okay, on
So
interview bits for 88 days we have been coding straight, right?
yes, yes.
So again, a very valuable piece of information to all the viewers is that you need to practice, and only practice will make you perfect. This is what the suggestion that Ravi is giving to all the viewers. Isn't that correct, Ravi?
Yeah, that's like that's in every field. Like practice is must. Wherever
Exactly.
you are,
Yeah. So
therefore,
yeah. So yeah. Now moving on to the final round. So what happened after you qualified the coding round? What are the questions that you asked, and what happened after that, Ravi?
like in the face-to-face interview, like the interviewer asks basic core questions of
Mm-hmm.
CS technologies.
Okay.
So ask question from me like BS Algo only. Like he
Okay.
asked me to do binary search, write the code for binary search, and reverse a linked list from BS Algo part. Oops, he asked me about polymorphism and other things,
Okay.
and kind of like that. So it's around 15 to 20 minutes round it happened,
Okay.
and it started actually in the it was a only whole 1 day process. So it all started in the evening. Like after 6 hours of coding on, there were two coding on, like I told you. So
Mm-hmm.
after 6 hours of coding on, the interview started around 6 or 6:30 in the evening, and goes till is for all the
So,
candidates.
how many candidates qualified the first round, Ravi? Out of 100 plus candidates that were attending the first rounds?
From our college, it was I think it was five only from our
Okay, so five made it.
five.
Okay, so five made it to the technical rounds, and out of those five, all were selected, or some were rejected also in that round.
All was selected. So after the coding, like for Samsung, most important is like cracking the coding on only. If you
Okay.
crack the coding on, it is like a
Hmm.
90% that you will also, I mean, able to crack the complete interview process.
Okay, so what I can take from here is that the coding round is the most essential part, and once you are done with the coding, then the chances are almost in your favor that you would be selected.
Yeah, yeah.
And okay, so yeah, so where are you? I mean, have they given you any kind of job location or something? I mean, uh,
It's Noida, na?
okay,
Samsung
okay,
R&D.
okay, okay. Samsung R&D in Noida. Great, Ravi, great. So it was really nice that you shared your experiences, and I would not leave you right here because we would be having a video wherein we would be sharing the DP thing that which you talked about the eight concepts. The viewers
Yeah,
would be very much interested, and feel free to comment and ask questions in the comment section. We would be replying to that. And Ravi, just one final thing I would like to ask, and we would end up after that is what is the suggestion that you would like to give the viewers who are preparing for Samsung R&D?
So basically, for Samsung R&D, I think you should like practice like I told you, backtracking questions,
Okay.
graph questions on graph.
Mm-hmm.
You should like three algo are there like BSS, BSS and Dijkstra.
Okay.
You should practice questions from these and from recursion like recursive code. You should be good with writing recursive code.
Mm-hmm.
So and like if you practice DP, then I think recursion is most probably you will get
Yeah, exactly. Because DP is completely derived from recursion only. Because you find the recursive solution, then you memorize it, then you reduce that to DP. Because recursion follows up DP only. Isn't that correct? Yeah,
Yeah,
correct. So Ravi is a master of dynamic programming, and very soon we would be having lot of videos with him. Isn't that correct? सही है ना रवि? मास्टर का कितना सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व किए हैं आपने अभी तक डीपी पे?
not master. I will not say master though. It's just good. I'm getting good.
Okay,
I'm still fear kind of some big problem, but I'm still getting good. I have
okay.
around solved 50 problems on Git code, around 75 to 80 on only dynamic programming, and on interview bit also. Like I've solved different problems.
Oh, okay,
Like,
so yeah.
so yeah,
So Ravi, it was really nice talking to you, and we have shared a lot of good memories. Me,
yeah,
you, Ravi. I mean Ravi, you तुम आप ही तो. Subodh is there. Then we have Pankaj and Ravi. I mean Ravi, Pankaj, and all would be sharing the interview experiences also. So we would be having some fun time again. Yeah,
reunion.
yeah, reunion kind of stuff we would be having. And one day I am thinking of doing that reunion, and we will try and solve a problem with the most. I mean, in our group, who is the most problem solver? What do you think? I mean, you can choose yourself also, but still, who do you prefer? Like, who solves the problem most accurately? I mean, mostly.
I will go for Subodh.
I also personally think for Subodh. That is why I'm thinking like Subodh is a very good for all these things. So we'll have one day and we'll grill him. All right, we'll have some kind of mock interview with him and we'll then enjoy.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be
let's do.
fine?
Yeah, let's do some one day fast coding or kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like speed run kind of thing.
exactly. And we'll see like what happens and how we all perform. Correct.
Yeah, yeah, that would be
Great.
great actually.
Okay, Ravi. So just one final thing. Are you practicing lead code daily? I guess, right?
Yeah, yeah, lead code. It's the daily challenge that we
Okay.
since April, May and night. It means so. Yeah,
Yeah. So all the viewers who are watching this, we are posting the solutions to the problems daily. Not daily, but most of the solutions which are, I mean, the questions whenever they are, I mean, typical questions are being asked, we will try to put the solutions. And today also I put in a solution of the single number two problem which was asked. So it Ravi, it was yeah,
it was like yeah, good problem. It was also good problem. Like mostly most people would have solved like if the number is repeated twice, and we have to find the
exactly.
thing this the number is repeated thrice. So in twice,
Yes,
I think most people will use the XOR, like taking the XOR of the number and like this
exactly,
same
exactly,
logic, but here the logic a little bit this.
exactly. The logic here is a bit different, right? Yeah. So thank you, Ravi, for taking your precious time. I mean,
Okay, okay.
yeah, Ravi, so it was really nice talking to you, and we would be back again with a very interesting video on dynamic programming. Stay tuned, like, and subscribe to our channel. So, Ravi, thank you. Thank you for being with us. Thank you.